Welcome back to my channel. This is Alam, and today our tutorial will be covering linear equations, quadratic equation, and simultaneous equations. How we can use calculator to solve those equations to save our time in the examination hall. And so this is an easy mathematical trick that will help us to save time in the examination hall. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share. Feel free to make your comments so that if there's any improvement I make on it. And so without much ado, let's take our first example on the quadratic equation. So the general form of quadratic equations is ax squared plus bx plus c, where a is a coefficient of x squared, b is a coefficient of x, and then c is a constant. So before you key your equation in the calculator, it should be in this form, and we are keying in the coefficients of the various variables. So the example 1, x squared minus 2x minus 3, it is already in the standard form, so that we should solve for it. Let me get my calculator and then we are good to go. So when you get a calculator, you key the values inside. So make sure your calculator is cleared before you begin. Now you press mode, then 5, which is the equation. 3 is the quadratic equation, so you press 3 and your thing is set to go. Now you type in the equation. So the coefficient of x squared here is 1, so I put 1, hit the equal sign. Coefficient of x is minus 2, so I hit the minus 2, and then the constant is negative 3, then hit the equal sign. Alright, so my x is 1 and negative 1, as we have seen here. So they say we should find the solution set. So therefore your conclusion will be the true set is x such that x is equal to minus 1 or 3. Alright, the next example is we should solve x squared plus 2x equal to 35. And so this one, you will have to rearrange it in the standard form. So bringing the 35 to the left hand side to make a complete standard. So when you are bringing it over there, we have a negative 35. In real sense, we subtract 35 here, so we can get 0, and subtract 35 on the left hand also, so that we can get minus 35 there. Now you key inside this equation in the calculator. So the coefficient of x here is x squared is 1, then x is 2, positive 2, then the constant is negative 35. Alright, so hit the equal sign and the value is 5 and negative 7 as given here. Alright, so the next example, example 3, say that we should solve for the values of x when given 6x squared equal to 23x plus 55. And so in the same vein, we have to rearrange it in the standard form. So I subtract 23x here and do the same to the left hand side. That is why I have the negative 23 here. Then you subtract 55 here, subtract the same on the left hand side. So whatever you do to the left hand side, you do the same to the right hand side. So in our local sense, you pick these values across the equal sign. When I pick 23 across, I get negative 23x, and then that of 55 will give me negative 55 equal to 0. Now you type in this equation. So the coefficient of x squared is 6, Equation of x is negative 23, and the constant is negative 55. Then hit the equal sign. So I have 11 on 2 and negative 5 on 3. So our result is 11 on 2 and negative 5 on 3. Okay, and that is it. So you see that the time is being saved in solving it, especially when it is in objective sake. So let's take the question 4 and go. Question 4, we have to write in the standard form, thereby expanding the bracket. So when I expand this bracket, I get 6x plus 27. And rearranging it, I get x squared minus 6x minus 27 equal to 0. And this is what I'm going to key inside the calculator. And so the coefficient of x squared is 1. Coefficient of x is negative 6. Then the constant is negative 27. And hit the equal sign. Alright, so x is 9 and negative 3. Alright, so that is the solution for it. Let's take the next equation. So this is under simultaneous equation. How to use the calculator to solve the simultaneous equation. And make sure you clear the calculator by pressing mode and 1. So to go back to your normal mode. Now the general equation is also ax plus by equal to c and mx plus ny equal to z. So these are two different equations. When you talk about simultaneous equations, means whatever this one is equal to, this one will also be equal to the same. So they are all occurring at the same time. The change in this is the same as the change in this. And so let's take the example on it. Say that find the solution set of x minus y equal to 1 and x plus y equal to 5. And so we set the calculator in the simultaneous form. So press mode equations, and the first one is quadratic equation in 2 variables. When it is in 3 variables, we use the 2, but this one is in the 2 variables, so I use the 1. So hit on the 1 and it's set to go. Now you type in the coefficients of the various variables. So the first one, the equation is x minus y. So the value of x is 1. And the coefficient of y is minus 1. It is equal to what? 1. Anytime you key in the coefficient, press the equal sign. The next equation, the coefficient of x is 1. Coefficient of y is also 1. And is equal to 5. Hit the equal sign. And so the value of x is 3 and y is what? 2, as we have been given here in the solution. The next example is solve x plus y equal to 7 and x minus y equal to 3. So in the same way, clear the calculator, then you type inside the coefficient. So coefficient of x is 1, coefficient of y is also 1, then equal to 7. Okay, the next equation is 1, and the coefficient of y is negative 1. Anytime you key inside, make sure you confirm to see that what you have keyed inside the calculator is exactly what the question has been asked you to do, so that you will not get a wrong answer. Because garbage in, garbage out. If you put wrong equation inside, it gives you wrong answer. So take note of that. So our x is 5 and y is 2. Hope you are following keenly. If you like the video, share it to your friends to help them. Subscribe to the channel for more videos, and more to the point, hit the notification button such that when I release any video, you will get it. Alright, so let's take the next example. Great. Example 7. They solve the simultaneous equation 3a minus 2b equal to 8. And note that it is not always time that you have x and y in the equation, but in our case the calculator is only having the x and y, which it understands most. So we represent the a as x and the b as y. And so let's key inside the calculator. Make sure your calculator is clean and you type it inside. So 3, the coefficient of b is -2. 8, the coefficient of the next equation is 1 on 3. The next one is 1 on 2, which is equal to 5 on 4. Hit the equal sign. So our x, which is a is 3 and b is 1/2. That is the answer over there. Example. So it's a key inside this. So I have 2, let the calculator. So we type in 2 minus 5 and minus 6. The next one is 4 minus 3 and minus 12. Hit the equal sign. So our answer is 3. That's for x, and y is 0, as we have seen over here. Alright, hope you are beginning to like the video. Don't hesitate to hit the notification button. Now we are on linear equations. Solving this linear equation using the calculator. So let me get a calculator. Now type in the whole function. It's in the fraction, but make sure you clear your calculator to the normal mode before. So the fraction 2x alpha x. If you want to type the x, it's alpha, then you type the bracket close symbol, then you get the x over there. Minus 1. Hit the down arrow key to come down, then you type 3. Hit the right arrow key to go to the right hand side. Then you type minus another fractional sign. Then I get x alpha x minus 2 on 4 equal to, so we don't use this equal to sign because when you hit it, it will try to compute your answer for you. So we are using this equal sign over here. So you press alpha and calc, the equal sign will come, then you hit the 0. Now shift and solve. Shift, solve. So I hit shift, solve. Remember, what is here is not your answer. You have to hit the equal sign before your result will come. So my result is 0.4, negative 0.4. The next example is x over 4 plus 3 over 5 equal to 3x over 2 minus 2. Now solve for it. So our answer is 2.08, which is the same as 52 on 25. Alright, so that is the result. Thank you very much for watching this video. Subscribe, hit the notification button, like and share. Goodbye.